It was a day that started like any other. Sunshine spilled through the kitchen window, painting warm stripes on the floor. And Marley, our rambunctious Labrador retriever, was up to his usual antics. I should have known something was amiss when I walked into the living room. There, in the middle of the room, sat Marley, looking quite pleased with himself. A telltale black shoelace dangled from the corner of his mouth. My brand new, expensive leather shoes, the ones I had just bought for a crucial job interview, were nothing more than chewed-up remnants. But as I looked at Marley, his tail thumping happily against the floor, I couldn't help but laugh. This was Marley, our hurricane of fur and slobber, and we wouldn't have him any other way. Living with a dog is akin to welcoming an endless wellspring of love into your home. They greet you with wagging tails and enthusiastic licks, their joy palpable the moment you step through the door. I remember a particularly trying day, when work seemed relentless and the weight of the world sat heavy on my shoulders. Returning home that evening, I was emotionally drained. Marley, as if sensing my mood, bounded towards me, his tail whipping into a blur. He showered me with enthusiastic licks, his entire body vibrating with excitement. In that moment, all the stress seemed to melt away. Marley didn't care about deadlines or presentations, about successes or failures. All he cared about was that I was home, and that was enough to fill my heart with warmth. Dogs are masters at lightening our moods. Their playful antics, their clumsy attempts at catching treats midair, their boundless energy. These are just a few of the ways they inject laughter into our lives. I recall a particularly amusing incident when Marley decided to try his paw at gardening. We had just planted a bed of colorful tulips. Imagine our surprise when we discovered Marley, covered head to toe in mud, proudly digging up the newly planted bulbs. It was a sight that sent us into fits of laughter. Gone were the carefully arranged rows of tulips, replaced by a chaotic mess of upturned earth and scattered bulbs. But as I watched Marley gleefully rolling in the mud, his tail wagging furiously, I couldn't bring myself to be upset. Dogs are loyal companions, sticking by our side through life's ups and downs. They don't care about our successes or failures, our material possessions, or our social status. All they care about is the bond we share, the love that binds us together. I remember a time when I faced a personal setback, a period of uncertainty and doubt. Through it all, Marley remained my constant. He would sit beside me for hours, his head resting on my lap, his warm brown eyes filled with empathy. In those moments of quiet companionship, I found a sense of peace, a reminder that I was not alone. Saying goodbye to a beloved dog is one of the hardest things a person can experience. They leave an imprint on our hearts, a void that can never be truly filled. I remember the day we had to say goodbye to Marley. It was a peaceful passing, surrounded by the family he loved so dearly. As I held him close, his once vibrant energy now fading, a profound sense of gratitude washed over me. He had been more than just a pet. He had been a constant companion, a furry member of our family. The silence in the house after he was gone was deafening. Dogs enrich our lives in countless ways. They teach us about loyalty, about compassion, about the simple joys of living in the moment. They are our companions, our confidants, our furry family members, leaving paw prints on our hearts that time can never erase. As I sit here today, reflecting on the many dogs who have graced my life with their presence, I am filled with a sense of gratitude. They have taught me more than I could have ever imagined, opening my heart to a love that knows no bounds. To all the dogs out there, past and present, thank you for the unconditional love, the endless laughter, the unwavering loyalty. You have enriched our lives in ways you will never truly know. And to those who are considering welcoming a dog into their lives, do it. You won't regret it.